Good morning, everyone. It's Kay Kaltoff. Welcome to a Stamp and Chat with Kay. So nice to be here. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning. Hello, Yvonne. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining in. Oh, we have a Minnesota neighbor here. Good morning, Christine. Welcome. Hi, Joanne. Welcome. It's great to see everybody. Elaine, yay! Elaine joined in. Janine is here. Good morning. So nice to have you. We have a really pretty day in Minnesota. It's bright and sunny out. Quite different from yesterday. Hello, Cheryl. She's from Tennessee. Oh, you're already sharing. Yes, I will do a giveaway. It will be on Tuesday. So you have until between now and Tuesday to comment, rewatch, share, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you let me know on the Facebook Live here or in the rebroadcast, and your name will go into a drawing. Hello. Hi, Judy. Judy's my Stampin' friend from Mankato. Hi, Teresa. Teresa's one of my long time customers. Oh my goodness, how long has she been a customer? Probably since about 2013. Good to have you. Bridget's here. Oh, how nice. Welcome. Okay, so we have a lot to cover today. I'm going to talk about a lot more than mountain air. I got my paper pumpkin in the mail, so I'm going to do an unboxing. So that will be kind of fun. But I have a card also that I got in the mailbox. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It is a card thanking me from one of my former demonstrators. I do think she's going to rejoin Stampin' Up! In the future. But for now, she is a customer. And I just want to share the beautiful card she created. And she just sent a little thank you card to me. So I have to share it with all of you. This is a card created by Doreen Bai. She's one of my many good friends here in the Minnesota area, and she helps us all the time with spring fling and fall flair by creating our chocolate treat holders that we give out to the attendees who are actually at our event. We just fill them up with little chocolates, and she used the little curvy keepsake die. In fact, I think I spy some of those cute little chocolate treat holders just across the room. I'm going to run get them because I know you guys want to see these. These little treat holders were made by this dynamic duo, Laura Erickson and Doreen Bai. And Doreen Bai is the one who sent me the thank you card. So let me show you the thank you card first. She was actually thanking me for letting her continue to participate in making treat holders. Like, of course, she's like the best at it. Why would I pick anyone else to do such an important job? Her and Laura make such a great team. So let me show you the card. You're just gonna die when you see it. All right, so here it is. I'm trying to hold it up higher. It always takes a few seconds for me to know whether or not this is actually in the video, so give me a minute. Yep, it's in the video. Hooray. So here it is. She used some vellum paper as a backdrop behind her poppy outlines. So this is a set of dies that we don't actually have in stock anymore. However, I'm sure they'll come back, so never fear. You can still get the stamp set. The little ornate frame around here is from something from our holiday catalog, which is still available. And then the background back here is the tulip paper that's part of the Please Dis Punch Designer Series paper. It's a fancy fold, so are you ready to see the fancy fold? Let me show it to you. Here it is. Oh my gosh, look at that. So amazing. She decorates all over. I just love it. So thank you so much, my dear friend, Doreen Bai. You are such a sweetheart to send this to me. I love it. I can't wait to put it on display in my studio. And then, of course, I know you want to see the little chocolate treat holders. So they were done with the Oh my gosh, what's the name of it? It's the poppy paper that's in the January through June catalog. I can't think of the name. Oh, Peaceful Poppies. I think that's what it's called. So she used, again, the little poppy dies. And then this is a stamp set that I don't have. It's all these little different things that you can cut out with the frames from the Halloween framelets that I was talking about, the ornate framelets. But it says sending hugs. Well, on the inside is little hugs, little chocolate hugs from Hershey's. So I'll just show you the different ones. Here's one, and then another little one. You can see how cute they are with all the different paper colors. Here's another one. So all of these papers really do work to make these adorable little curvy keepsake boxes. So this is the mini curvy keepsake, which also debuted in the holiday catalog, but we can still get it. So if you go to my online store, you can search mini curvy keepsake. And it just cuts, you just take a 6x6 piece of paper, cut it out, and you have a cute, cute little thing to put together. And it's just adorable. I love it. So thank you so much for both Laura and Doreen for making those adorable little chocolate treat holders for our event. And then also to Doreen for sending me that lovely thank you card. All right, I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need? Oh, yes, there is something else I need to share with you before we dive into the paper pumpkin and then make our card. The thing I want to share with you is something that right now only demonstrators can get, or people who are interested in becoming demonstrators before the special starter kit ends. The starter kit will end the special, where you get the cute little mini cutter and the cute little stack of papers that go with it, and the free stamp set of your choice. That all ends on March 31st. However, if you are going to get that kit, let me know, because then I will send you a PDF of all these additional items that you could put into your starter kit. So let me just stand up because I've got a poster here to show you. So it's the Ornate Garden Suite. It's an early release for demonstrators at the moment, and you can actually get it in your starter kit if you wish. And so I'm going to bring it up close to the camera so you can see the gorgeous papers in this suite. It's really quite incredible. They have a little bit of foil on them so they glimmer, which is really, really fun. I love that. And then there's this is a huge product suite. So it's called Ornate Garden Suite. It comes with some new edgelets that look like this. And it also has some layering dies. And look at how intricate these are. Just absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And then there's even a new embossing folder. So I'll try to hold that up. You probably can't really see the texture on there, but I've got some cards that I'm going to show you up close that is going to show that off quite a bit. And then of course here is kind of the little thing to talk about it on the poster. So I want to thank my assistant Kim Lundstrom for putting that poster together for me. But I want to share with you some really pretty cards that Kim also made and said I could borrow them to show you on my Facebook Live today. So I am going to show you these cards. So this is a design, I think she was inspired probably by something she saw that was part of the marketing material that Stampin' Up! Did. And so it's really pretty, and it really shows off this amazing product suite. Here it is. And it's beautiful. And don't you just love these sparkly gems on here? I'll be showing a little up-close pictures of those in just a minute, but it's beautiful. So this one says, thank you, and it's a really gorgeous font. You made my day. And I'll show you another card that she created, another thank you card. This one she said she was inspired by Martin Stone, so I'm not sure how closely she cased it, but isn't that lovely? Oh my goodness. Just love it. And on this one, you can really see, on this one, I think she actually used that foils paper. I'm not sure if this is the foils paper that we have in our celebration pack or if it's the new paper. But it all goes together really, really well, wouldn't you agree? And then one more thank you card here. And this one, she said, was inspired by Carolyn Vander Stratton. So I'll show you this one. Again, it's just beautiful. And on this one, she used the embossing folder. I'll see if I can hold it up here so you can just see how gorgeous that embossing folder is. Absolutely stunning. So fun. All right, so those are the beautiful, beautiful cards that can be made with this product suite. Now I'm going to flip the camera down and show you the rest of the product suite in person so that you can just see how neat this all is. So I really highly recommend that if you're thinking of becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, just go ahead and do it. You have nothing to lose. I would do this before the end of March because there's such a great special right now. So let me go ahead and lift this a little closer so you can see. And I will show you, first of all, it comes with some ribbon, which kind of escaped, as you can see. But it's really beautiful, easy to work with ribbon. I'll show you how easy and gorgeous it ties bows. And it just makes, it's just really easy to work with. So look at that. Just that quickly, we have a beautiful bow ready to put on your card. So really, really a nice texture. And let's move along here with the next thing. These are the jewels I was telling you about. I have an unopened pack here, so I'm going to open it up in front of you. These are the gilded gems. We're so lucky as demonstrators because we get to order this all in advance. And then, of course, all of our customers will be able to order it starting next month. So this will be an early release from the upcoming catalog. But here they are. Oh my gosh, you guys. So stunning. Look at that sparkle. All right, and I love the size. I love the fact that they are packaged like this, kind of like a half size. I love that because that means I can easily share them with my customers who place large orders and I want to give them a little gift. I can just mail this so easily, so I'm really excited about that. Then we have the embossing folder, which, of course, you can't really see it that well, but it's pretty. Just trust me, it's very pretty. And then we have a set of, we have a bundle. This is the Ornate Thanks bundle. It has the bigger sentiments of thank you, so grateful, and thanks. And then all of these little sentiments that coordinate in with those bigger sentiments. And then, of course, a new set of edgelets. And what I really love about these edgelets is look how long they are. I should hold it up here and figure it out. These edgelets are 6.5 inches long, which means they are going to go across our cards with no problem. And that also means we can put them onto bigger cards. So if we want to make a 6x6 card, we'll be able to spread that edgelet across the whole thing. What a great idea. I love that. And then we have another bundle, part of this set, and it's called Ornate Style. So it looks like this. Very pretty. It'd be fun to color these. And then look at that. Wow. All of those amazing layers. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to see what everybody does with this. It's going to be amazing. And you know, even think about it. It even kind of goes a little bit with the dies we had in the fall catalog. So I kind of am excited to see how everybody's going to be putting all this together in the future. All right, now we're going to open up my paper pumpkin. I'm excited because I love doing this live with you because I haven't seen it. So I haven't really been surfing around on the internet too much. I've been kind of busy because after Spring Fling, I decided I would sell my extra kit pieces. And so I've been busy putting together those kits that I'm going to mail out next week. So if you ordered one, thank you very much. I am hard at work on it. All right, here's the kit. And I think it is called No Matter the Weather, which is perfect. I'm going to open this up. And oh my gosh, that's right. I almost forgot. This one is the 7th anniversary from Stampin' Up. So we get an extra stamp set in this kit. Woohoo! All right, so let's open it up and see what it is. Oh, cute. It's got some clouds and raindrops. And it looks like snow. I betcha, oh my God, I don't even know which of these stamp sets is the extra one, but look at how big this stamp set is. I'm gonna hold it up here so you can see better. Oh my goodness, there's so much. I believe in you. Look at these adorable rain boots. And then it looks like you can color them with cute little flowers so you can overstamp them. Here's a little doorway. Oh my goodness, with a little porch, a little bunny. How perfect is that with Easter right around the corner? And then some little landscaping pieces that you could put around your bunny and a basket of flowers. And this one says Let Love Grow. Oh, so these two will coordinate because you could do Let Love Grow and then your little basket of flowers. Oh my goodness, so pretty. And it says, you are capable of amazing things. Oh my gosh, no matter the weather, we're in this together. How appropriate for this era, right? For what's going on right now. I mean, I'm sure this kit was designed a long time ago. The fact that we're getting this kit now is pretty meaningful. Add some spring to your crafts with your free stamp set. Okay, so this really big stamp set here is the freebie. That's what they gave away as the 7th anniversary. So I love it. And we're getting basic gray ink pad. So now let's take a look. I love how they put this in tissue paper. So we'll open this up and see what it looks like. So it's going to be 12 full-size cards. And oh my gosh, they're just adorable. I'm gonna hold them up here so you guys can see. Look at that. How cute. So it's never too late to get in on Paper Pumpkin. These come out once a month. And if you go to my blog at www.stampingtoshare.com, you can find a link that will take you to where you can sign up for Paper Pumpkin and get a fun little kit like this every single month. Now, you won't always get 2 stamp sets, but you will get 1 stamp set every month and all of the supplies to make cards or 3D items. It's always a surprise and it's always fun. All right, so finally, the card making. So I'm sure everybody on YouTube has totally skipped this part of the video and you are waiting for me to do these cards. So here we go. Here they are, Mountain Air, so beautiful. And we are using some really gorgeous colors. We are going to be using just 2 ink pads. We are going to use Seaside Spray, and you can see that the card base is Seaside Spray. Let me remove this little sticky. And then on the inside, you can see that we have some pretty sentiments here. The actual stamp set looks like this, Mountain Air, but it doesn't have any sentiments that come with it. So I was looking through all of my stamp sets and I found Colorful Seasons. And I have never used the sentiment that says, just breathe. But when I saw the Mountain Air, I was like, oh my gosh, that is the perfect sentiment for Mountain Air. So I was really happy that I had Colorful Seasons. And then also for the inside, I picked Life is a Beautiful Thing. So it is, truly. So here it is, and we'll go ahead and get started making this, and I'll show you how quick and easy this is. It's just easy. You guys will be amazed. So we're going to start with our card bases, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I am just going, oh, and I should tell you, whenever, you know, so many people don't know, they see a score line, ooh, which way do I fold? You always want to fold towards the mountain. So where that bump of the score line comes up, that's considered the mountain part of the fold. The other side of the score line, where it goes down, is considered the valley part of the fold. So you always want to fold towards the mountain. That will give you less breakage on the side of your cards. And so let me grab my bone folder here because I like these to lie flat for us while we're working with them. So here we go. And I did pre-do the inside of one of the cards just to make it go a little bit quicker for us. So I have another one that I have prepared. And now let's go ahead and do some stamping. So we've got that set aside. We are going to be using some Whisper White. 3 3/4 by 5 inches is the size of these panels. We're going to need 2 panels for each of the cards that we're making. Both of them will be the same size, and I'll show you. That makes it easy if you're a demonstrator and you're doing this as a class, then your customers don't have to worry about stamping on the wrong one. Plus, what I love about it is for the inside panel, it leaves a nice big border, which really shows off that gorgeous seaside spray on the inside of the card. So let me grab because these are photopolymer stamps, you'll want to use a Stampin' Pierce mat. It will just make your images show up a little, or just work a little bit better when you're stamping with them. And because we're going to be stamping across the center of our card, the inked up areas will go off to either side, so we want to make sure we have some grid paper or scrap paper down over the top. We're going to take our seaside spray and open it up. Oh dear, the seaside spray looks like it has been a little bit contaminated. Let me go across the room and see if I can find a different one. I did use these at Spring Fling, and I thought I had double checked. Let me just check. It looks like yes. I'm going to show you what happens when you get a contaminated ink pad. Can you see that green through there? So what happened is, somebody probably accidentally inked up the trees in the blue, and now we have a little bit of contamination. So how do we get rid of that? It's really not a problem. You can kind of stamp off a few times, and then sometimes I just take a baby wipe and wipe it over the top, and that will take some of that off color out of your stamp pad. So let me go across the room. I think I have a backup one, and we'll see if that one's okay. So give me a second. Oh no, I don't have a backup. Oh, for crying out loud. Hold on, I'm gonna re-ink this. I guess I'll just have to show you right on camera how I do this. So I would normally use a baby wipe. I don't have one handy, but I'm just going to take a Kleenex and I'm going to dab over the top of it just to kind of pull away some of that green. And you can see that green is coming away. Well, maybe you can't, but I can. And so I'm just going to dab away as much of that green as I can just with a piece of tissue paper. Then I'm going to take and do this one more time. Can you tell I'm a little bit flustered? I didn't expect this. So we're kind of stamping here on the fly. So let me have some more scrap paper. I'm still getting a little green, but it's going away. And I think now once I re-ink it with some new ink here, so this is our Seaside Spray, we'll be all good to go. Sorry about that, you guys. I didn't mean for that to happen, but you know what? Sometimes this is good so you can see what to do in that particular situation. So we're going to ink it all the way across. And then one of the problems sometimes when you first re-ink a pad, you will find that when you stamp it, I'll see if I can recreate the look. So let me ink up these mountains here. Sometimes when you first stamp it, well, you can't really tell, but sometimes you get re-inking lines. So I'm going to show you how to get rid of re-inking lines. What you want to do, let's see if I can find a piece of scrap paper. Well, normally I have scrap paper around. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to take this piece of scrap paper and I'm going to fold it so I get it nice and sturdy. What you can do is just take some scrap paper and just go across the top like this, downwards, and then bring it down the other direction, and that will smooth out all of your lines so that you will get a good inking. There we go. All right, so now we're ready to go ahead and start stamping. So we're inking it up in Seaside Spray. We're going to take our 3 3/4 inch by 5 inch panel of Whisper White, and we're just gonna put these mountains down pretty much right down the middle. There they are. Looks lovely. Now we're gonna do the same thing to another panel. Right down the middle. And then we're going to add some clouds and our sentiments. So before we go too far, we're going to take our Just Breathe sentiment and stamp that on the very bottom. Right here. And again on the other one. Oh, you guys are being so supportive. Thank you. Yeah, it's sometimes when you do these Facebook Lives, you know, things just aren't perfect. But then you learn how I fix things. And fixing things is a very important part of life, as you probably know. So now we need some clouds, and I see that I don't have clouds. Wow, I wonder where my clouds went. How can my clouds? Oh, here they are. I was like, wow, everything's going wrong. But I just found them. So we're going to ink up the clouds. We're going to put those right here. Make sure they're not upside down. I've got to slow down a little bit because if I get to going too fast, then I make oops ups. And I don't want to oops up because this is going to somebody, one of my wonderful watchers, who is either sharing this or commenting or letting me know where you're watching from. Thank you very much. So we're putting one of the clouds just above the mountains on the right side and another cloud just above the mountains on the left side. And then we're going to work on that inside panel because we're just going to do all of the stamping that uses the Seaside spray. So let me just double check what I have to do here. So again, we are going to put some clouds on here. Just one here and then one a little bit closer to the bottom, and then our sentiment, which is life is a beautiful thing, and we'll stamp that right up here. All right, all of this, and as you remember, I have the stamping done on the inside of one of the panels. So I'm just stamping one of the inside panels, but you can see how quickly that goes. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is take all of these panels and we're going to add the green parts. So I have my Mossy Meadow here. I'm going to open it up and we're going to ink up our tree line because all of our mountains here are going to have a tree line. So we're going to bring back this. And we're going to put the tree line snug right up against the mountains. Oh, that looks terrible. What did I do wrong? I think I need to re-ink this. See, I used these ink pads at Spring Fling, and I haven't quite done the job that I should have in getting these prepped for today. Let's see. So I'm going to grab my Mossy Meadow, and we're going to repeat this whole thing that we just did before. So don't worry, we'll use this one to put it together just so you can see how we do all of this. But I will make a new panel after this Facebook Live is over. And we will make sure that the one that you get, that our winner gets, will be absolutely perfect. There will be no oops-ups on it. Again, I inked it up and now I'm just taking a piece of scrap and just getting rid of all of those line marks that can happen if you don't do this. All right, so we're gonna try again. Oh yeah, now we're getting some ink. I wonder, just for kicks, you guys, I'm gonna attempt to stamp over the top of this. I know it's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I mean, it's already kind of wrecked. I might as well just give it a try, right? See how this could possibly turn out. See, that is one of the I gotta move it over so I can see. It's one of the advantages, sort of our photopolymers is sometimes you can get a second chance. Oh my gosh. I think the angels are with me. Look how good that turned out. I'm impressed. I could actually use this card. I won't because even though the tree line is good, I forgot to line up the bottom part of it. Sort of looks a little wavy, but wow. Okay, so we're actually going to just finish out one card on the video. I'm sure you'll get the idea. So let's go ahead and do that other panel, wherever it went. Oh no, oh, it's under here. All right, we're gonna try it again. Back to the tree line, back to inking it up. Beautiful. And we're gonna try one more time. Okay, so we're just gonna set this, snug it right up to the mountains, lay it down, don't be in a hurry. Press it in, let the ink soak in. Oh, and there, this is the look we were after. How gorgeous is that? Now we're going to take some little birds. There's 3 very tiny flying birds, so ink those up. And we're just gonna set those in right here. Look at how beautiful that is. I love it. All right. And then for the inside panel, we're just going to take that same tree line. We're going to stamp that at the very bottom of the card. So that will go right here. Perfect. So that looks really nice for your inside panel. Okay, let me get some of this out of the way and we'll put together these cards. So we are going to set our front panel onto a panel of Mossy Meadow. This is 4 by 5 1/4. So it's a 1/4 inch larger than the panels we've been stamping. So I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to grab some snail because of course you don't want to use glue on Whisper White or Very Vanilla because those glue lines will eventually show through. I usually reserve my glue for either designer series paper or when I'm gluing colored cardstock together. But if I'm using Whisper White or Very Vanilla, I always use snail. So we're setting this in. We're going to turn it over to burnish it down. And now we're going to add some ribbon. So let me grab the ribbon we're going to use is the wonderful braided linen thread. And it looks like this. And I need about 15 inches, I think. That might be a little bit generous, but we need a little bit of ribbon. We're going to wrap this around twice. So the way I do a wrap around twice so that I can be conservative with my ribbon is I just go ahead, I put it on the back here, and I'm just going to tape it down with some Scotch tape. Then I'm going to bring it down, around, and back. And what I'm trying to do is make a little crisscross here. And I want my crisscross to be sort of on the right-hand side. So I can, at this point, still kind of move it around so that my crisscross is going to be right here, like that. If you were to draw a tic-tac-toe over the top of your card, wherever the outside intersecting pieces are will be your accent points. And so I want my accent point to be right here. So I'm going to flip it over. Oh, I guess I could have done 14 inches, but I did 15. So now we'll end up trimming off this little extra piece here. So there we go, we got that done. Then I think what I'm going to do is give that ribbon a little room to breathe. So I'm going to flip it around and we're going to add dimensionals to this. Not these, I want the bigger dimensionals. Here they are. So we'll put these on. I should peek up here and see what you guys are all saying. Oh, you like the card. Good. Philomena says she loves the crisscross. Linda says it's a pretty card. Oh, and Linda Brady is telling me she's a little late. That's okay, Linda. Don't watch the replay. I really screwed up. All right. So you guys know how to put this on. I don't really need to explain it. So I'm going to use the card that already has it in. So you're just going to add a little snail to the top, leave it nice and relaxed and flowing easy. And then we're going to take this And we're going to put it on the front panel of our card, just centered in so that all the borders are even. So we did this with dimensionals. It gives it a little bit of lift, gives that ribbon some room to breathe. And then we're just going to take, so then what I did in advance is I made a cute little bow from this braided linen thread. And we're just going to add a glue dot to it. And we're going to set this right on top of our crisscross. Exactly like this. And there we have our completed card. And it's so pretty. All right, so I have a couple of other completed cards here that I can set out to show you. Didn't they turn out lovely? So beautiful. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for joining me today. You guys are wonderful. Remember, if you're thinking about becoming a demonstrator during this really special starter kit special, which ends on the 31st, please contact the demonstrator that you normally work with. Otherwise, if you're one of my customers or fans and you want to join my Creative Crafters team, please let me know. We'll get you all set up. And I have a very good training program for my newbies. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody. Love you. See you on Tuesday.